Hola, gracias por permitirme.
Hello, and thank you for allowing us some of your valuable time. We will endeavor to show you a little more about our company. Sentinel Lubricants Corporation was founded in 1959 by Mr. Robert S. Chabin, who is our President and Chief Executive Officer. Sentinel manufactures and distributes a full line of synthetic lubricants around the world. To give you a brief description of the meaning of synthetic, I will tell you that the bases that Sentinel uses to manufacture its lubricants are fluids produced by chemically synthesizing some low molecular weight components to obtain the desired product. These bases made by men have a controlled molecular structure and their properties are absolutely predictable, which is totally opposed to mineral oils that are the results of natural hydrocarbon mixes. Sentinel specializes in synthetic products for both industrial and automotive markets. However, it competes with major oil companies such as Mobil, Shell, Texaco, etc. They refine oil mainly to obtain gasoline and other fuels, lubricants being a subproduct of this process. Sentinel does not produce fuel and is only dedicated to the lubrication technology, having gotten extensive experience through many years of intensive research and development. Now, why don't you come along with me to see what is actually behind the logo? One of the main objectives of Sentinel Lubricants is to maintain an excellent level of quality in its products. You can see an extraordinary display of high technology and an unusual hygienic atmosphere in every aspect of manufacturing. Notwithstanding, there is nothing an excellent product can do without good service and a technical support system. We take special pride in selecting and training the personnel that work in the company, from the receptionist to the plant manager. Every person knows their responsibility and works toward the same common goal, total customer satisfaction. All this high technology, added to the knowledge and experience that Sentinel technical personnel have developed through many years, add up in an impressive variety of synthetic products. Sentinel has a product for any application, no matter how critical. Waterproof grease, high and low temperatures, food grade, multi-purpose, extreme pressure, open gears, rubber compatible. Gear oils for low and high temperatures, hydraulic fluids, compressor oils, turbine oils, refrigeration oils, food grade, semi-fluids. Lubricants that meet mil specs are only some of the standard products in this vast universe of synthetic specialties. Sentinel also has the capacity to design a lubricant according to your needs. This is one of the reasons why we have the confidence of thousands of companies around the world that have found that our products are the solution to their lubrication problems. One of the main reasons why we at Sentinel feel so proud of our jobs is that every time we replace a conventional lubricant with one of ours, we contribute to the decrease of environmental contamination in two basic aspects. First, less lubricant consumption based on an 8 to 12 to 1 ratio of our product outlasting conventional lubricants. Secondly, a level of biodegradability that is impossible to reach by any conventional lubricant. Let me demonstrate to you how Sentinel lubricants work in your equipment and how its effectiveness can be compared with conventional lubricants. Here, we have a mineral-based conventional multi-purpose grease. Let's see what happens when we apply heat from this torch. This way, we are representing heat generated by metal friction in bearings. As you can see, the grease melts and loses all its consistency almost immediately, and it falls down from the metal. This is exactly what happens to the grease when it is working inside the bearings when the temperature rises. Let's see how Sentinel's grease will react. It is also a multi-purpose, but in this case, a synthetic base. As we see, Sentinel's grease doesn't melt. It maintains its consistency and adherence to metal, even though we are exposing it to a temperature much higher than what would be normal for this type of grease. Sentinel's grease can outlast in a ratio of 8 to 12 times longer than any conventional grease. Also, thanks to an adhesive to metal, it will reduce wear, extending the life of the bearings and shafts, etc. Now we are going to see an interesting demonstration of how gear oils work. In this box we have a conventional gear oil with a viscosity of SAE 90. In the other box we have Sentinel's gear oil S90 with the same viscosity. The first thing we notice is the difference in colors. While the conventional oil has the characteristic color of mineral oil, Sentinel's shows dark gray metallic coloration. This is because one of the additives that Sentinel uses in most of its lubricants is molybdenum disulfide, which is considered the best anti-friction agent known. It is able to resist pressure of up to 425,000 pounds per square inch and temperatures of over 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Sentinel uses molybdenum disulfide in submicron particles to guarantee their constant suspension, thus avoiding the risk of becoming abrasive. Let's turn the machines on and see how both oils work. At a very low speed, we already appreciate how Sentinel's oil climbs up, covering all the gear teeth evenly, while the conventional oil is having serious difficulties trying to climb up to the upper gear. As the speed rises up, the conventional oil starts to fling off with centrifugal force, increasing the internal pressure towards the walls. This situation causes premature leaking of the seals. Sentinel's oil has increased its adhesiveness to the gears that are totally covered by the lubricant. We also take notice more foam in the conventional oil, which will contribute to oxidation via entrapped air. Sentinel guarantees a reduction of 10 to 15% on temperature, noise, and amperage consumption when you use its gear oils. The savings alone on amperage reduction will more than pay for the cost of the lubricant. As you can see during this brief trip through the world of Sentinel Lubricants Corporation, the advantages of using synthetic lubricants are innumerable. Again, we would like to thank you for giving us some of your time, and talking about time, I suggest you waste no more of it and put yourself in contact today with your nearest Sentinel representative. He will help you come into the lubrication technology of the 21st century.